Hey, this is Jimmy. Who's this?
Jimmy's President Joe Biden.
Hey, Mr. How you doing?
I'll be honest with you, Jimmy. I am dragging. Still recovering from yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
The hell do you mean what happened yesterday? Yesterday was President's Day.
Oh, you were celebrating President's Day?
What the hell do you think, shit for brains? I'm the fucking president. It was my day.
Well, lots of people honor President's Day, Mr. President. It's a national holiday. People get the day off. There are mattresses sales.
Well, they're not supposed to be doing that. It's a holiday for presidents only. That shit pisses me off. Are you going to take off Yom Kippur, too?
So you think that President's Day is just for presidents? Like it's your birthday or something?
That's exactly what the fuck it is.
No.
Wow.
That's why I got a cake and everybody's saying to me. Did all the traditional President's Day stuff.
Saying to what did they sing? Sing what?
Are you some kind of straight up moron? They sang Happy President's Day, Mr. President.
There's no such song like that.
How the hell would you know? You've never been president of shit.
Okay, how does it go?
Happy President's Day, Mr. President. You are our favorite president. We couldn't do without our president. Now tell your wish to a muskrat.
How come I've never heard this before?
Well, it's an old song, of course, like Happy Birthday, but somehow Gene Simmons ended up with the publishing rights, so it can't really be recorded.
Also, muskrat? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, of course. They sing a song, then they let out the President's Day muskrat.
President's Day muskrat?
Do you have shit in your ears or something? Yeah, that's what I said. It's like Punxsutawney Phil. They let out little Captain Brown Paws out of his cage. He's got a little top hat on, and then the President of the United States goes and whispers a little wish into his ear, and then hopefully it comes true.
What did you wish for?
Well, if I tell you it won't come true, will it now?
Oh.
Also, that would be disrespectful. He's dead. We got to get a new muskrat.
What? What happened?
Well, after I told him my wish, my dogs got sight of him waddling around the rose garden, and man, they just tore him apart like jackals. It was fucking carnage, man. We tried to pull them away, but they were just too intent on killing that little fucker.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it happens.
What other traditions are there?
Well, of course, there's your traditional turtle soup that we all have, And then for the kids, there's the portobello mushroom hunt on the White House lawn. And, man, they have fun. Just throwing those things around like Frisbees, catching them in the mouth. Man, these rugrats were just stuffed with portobello at the end of the day, sick to their stomachs from eating one of the meteor mushrooms. And then there's, of course, the presidential shoe toss.
What's that?
Well, the president takes his left shoe off, turns his back to the crowd, and tosses it over his shoulder. And whoever the shoe hits gets to be president next.
Oh, who did your shoe hit yesterday?
You don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
Amy Klobuchar. But don't worry, it hit her right in the face. And she flew into one of her rages, and she took the shoe and flung it back at me. So that disqualifies you. So we have to wait until next year.
Well, I must admit that I didn't know about any of this.
Very few people do. And let me tell you, as far as the secret shit that goes on at the highest levels of power, this is by far the least weird.
Yeah, I would imagine.
So it's a Freemason thing?
I would imagine so.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell you my wish.
Okay.
It can't hurt. Jimmy, I wish for world peace.
Oh.
I whispered to that little furry son of a bitch, bring me world peace, Captain Brown Paws.
You're actually in a position to make that happen in real life.
Not really.
No, you are. You are sending aid and armaments to Israel so they can do ethnic cleansing in Gaza. You could stop that. Just one example.
My hands are tied.
Yeah.
The only person who could possibly make that happen was a muskrat who is now dead. Kind of depressing if you think about it. It would probably be the main thing gnawing at me right now if I weren't full of about 3 quarts worth of turtle soup that's just sloshing around inside of me.
I got you.
A situation, I might add, that's going nowhere good and fast. Trust me, this isn't my first President's Day. Anyway, I should probably get going. The White House is still kind of trashed, and my dogs have got that taste of blood in them, so they're kind of dangerous right now. A lot of things require my attention. You're a good egg, Jimmy Dore. And if you know any reputable muskrat breeders, give me a shout.
All right, sir. Happy President's Day, Mr. President. I put a lot of my money, I'm putting a lot of my money, my retirement money, into precious metals, gold and silver. Why? Because lots of people I trust with money, Max Kaiser's one of them. He's a big Bitcoin guy, and he told me gold is a good hedge against inflation, and gold is a good hedge against the stock market. And so did Carol Roth said that. And then also, who's the guy who wrote the book from Maui, my friend? Why am I blanking on his name? Ed Dowd. So they all said this, so I'm with them. And so I'm putting that into this. And I decided to partner with our sponsor to do this, Colonial Metals Group. They're helping me set up a secure, self-directed IRA where I have access to my assets no matter what the stock market and no matter what the government's doing. So let a team of experts at Colonial Metals Group help you protect your family's future. We've put together a special offer for our audience. Get this offer. Listen to this. You click on the link in the description below or call a special 800 number and you'll receive a safe and up to $10,000 in free silver. Then the number to call is 888-910-1419. 888-910-1419 or go to colonialsmetalgroup.com/Jimmy-Dore-show. Hey, come see us live on tour in Los Angeles, Palm Springs, Stockholm, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Berlin, Copenhagen, Oslo, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, Cortland, New York, Oakmont, Pennsylvania, right outside Pittsburgh, El Paso, and San Antonio, Texas. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets.